wanna build a snowman. Oh, who are you? Do you want to build a snowman? You do? Oh, goody. Oh, who am I? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Miss Mushroom Head. I'm here to teach you art. Oh, but I come from the Enchanted Forest. Mrs. Marenshaw asked me to teach art, and the only thing is I have very small hands. Do you think you could help me? Close your eyes and then open them and just believe that my hands will grow so I could do art. Say, I believe, I believe. Can you? Oh, what? I believe, I believe. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, ouch. Whoa. Big human hands. Oh, and I even have sparkly fingernails. Oh, well, now that I'm out of the snow, it's snowed out in the Enchanted Forest. I'm here with Bubba the bear. He's going to help us do art too. Let me get my jacket off and we can start. So we're going to build a snowman, but not any ordinary snowman. No, we're going to build Olaf. Olaf the bear. But my jacket doesn't want to come off. I think if we believe, maybe it will come off. Say, I believe. I believe. Oh, it doesn't believe. Oh, very good. Thank you, my friends. Okay, before we start, we have to get this kit to make Olaf. So, friends, in your packet, you got Olaf, 2 pages with Olaf, and a big piece of paper folded. So go get that, but not yet. You need a few more items too. So you should have 2 pages, his face and body and feet, and then this page. Also, you need scissors, a glue stick, an orange crayon or pencil, colored pencil, or a brown colored pencil or a brown crayon, a black crayon or a colored black pencil, and then 3 of your favorite colors. Okay, like Mrs. Marenshaw does, I'll wait. You pause the video, and I'll wait for you to get your supplies. Okay, friends, welcome back. Okay, what was that, Bubba? Oh, yeah, I think they have all their supplies. Okay, friends, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to color. We are going to color, not the eyes. The eyes are already ready. We are going to color the nose, and I'm going to color it orange. We're going to color the nose, the arms, the 3 buttons, a hat, and a scarf. So I'm going to color the nose orange. I'm going to lay out my crayons before I color to think what I want. I am coloring the buttons black. I am coloring the branches. I'm going to do brown. You can do black if you want. And I'm going to color the hat red and green with a little white ball on top. And then I'm going to color the scarf just a green stripe. All right, friends, once you pick your colors, start coloring and pause the video. Okay, so friends, bing! I colored it in the Magic Forest. Things happen fast. So here I've left this alone because Olaf is made of snow, so we don't color him. We don't color his body part. All right, now I have an orange carrot, 2 branch brown arms, 3 black buttons, a red and green and white hat, and then my scarf has little green stripes. Okay, friends, so now guess what we're gonna do? We are gonna cut out every item. And friends, you don't have to cut the eyebrows if it's too hard for you. And you don't have to color the you don't have to cut out the sunglasses. But we do need eyes, and it'd be fun to have a hat and a scarf. So pause the video and cut away. Make sure we keep cutting around. If you cut out the black, that's okay. You can cut out the big circle, but try to keep as big as possible and cut around here and the face, and these are his feet. And just when you get tired, take a break, but pause. We're gonna start cutting now, okay? All right, friends. I cut. Magic. Because if I stayed on, it would be a long time. Oh, no. Too long. I have too many things to tend to, all my mushroom friends. Okay, friends, so here I have it. Oh, look, I cut out his face, his upper body, his lower body, his 2 feet. Oh, and his eyes are sliding. I cut out the eyebrows, the eyes, the sunglasses, and you didn't have to do those 2. I cut out the 2 arms, the 3 buttons, his hat, his scarf, and see, I made it green and white, and the orange nose. Okay, friends, so first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this aside, and I'm gonna start building Olaf. So some things we can already start gluing down. We don't have to place the whole Olaf down because that's time consuming. And make sure our window is shut because the storm is a brewing and the wind could come and blow pieces of Olaf away since he's made of paper right now. So I'm gonna grab my glue stick and pull. And then I'm gonna take the 2 feet, but I'm not gonna glue it until I lay it down where I want it. So I'm going to turn it around for you. And I'm gonna glue it like this, right there and right there. And I'm gonna make sure the skinny part is up, and I'm gonna put his feet apart, not together. So right here. So now I'm just gonna pick it up and put a little glue. I could go all the way around if I wanted to and put it down. And let's say, oh, make sure it's in the middle. And there he is with a little glue on the bottom. And then I'm gonna pick this one up too and press it around. I don't have to smear, very little. Don't have to press hard. Don't want to squish Olaf's feet. And there's a little finger space in between. And now I'm going to take the big circle and I'm going to put it a little bit on top of the feet. Just a little bit hanging over his belly. So I'm just going to put a little X in the middle and maybe circle around a little bit of the edge. Don't do the complete edge because we have to tuck the branches under. So just do an X and a circle, but not to the very edge because we don't want to get our paper sticky. And now I'm going to push it down. And there he is. Make sure Olaf's kind of in the middle. Oop, he's a little tilted. I'm going to make sure he's nice and down. And then there's a little bit of edge lift up because we want to put branch underneath. There we are. Oh, I think Olaf's going to be talking soon. And now do the same thing. I'm going to put an X and then do a little circle around, but not to the very edge. And there we go. And I'm going to do the skinny top on part. And I'm just overlapping it just a little, friends. See that? Always pause the video if you need more time. So he's over there. I don't have a bunch of glue on here. And then I can reinforce it later. I can lift it up and put a little more glue if I wanted to. But make sure some of the edges are able to lift up. And now, Olaf, can you, what? Oh, he's starting to talk and he's just ahead. Okay, there's Olaf. So I'm going to put an X on Olaf and then do a little oval around. And I can do the edges a little more because his head's going to stay put. I'm just going to put his chin over a little bit on his body because when you build a snowman, you have to kind of stick it together. So see, his chin hangs just over his top part. And now, friends, he needs to see. So let's work on the face because we don't want to lose our tiny pieces. Okay, so here, his eyes, make sure the black part is up top, up. Because if you go down like that and you have sunglasses, you won't see his pupils. These are his black part, his pupils. So just do a nice little circle. And before we put the eye down, let's make room for the hat and the eyebrows. So I'm going to have about that much room right there. So I have an eye here. And if you do have eyebrows, you can put the eyebrows right above it. So then I have my hat just hanging off. But make sure you don't have the eyes too high up. You want to leave some room. See where my first eye is? And then I'm going to put a hat on. Okay. Okay, friends. And then do the other eyeball. And make sure you don't put them right close together. You put a little tiny space in between. Oh my, friends. Olaf is looking good. Oh, I think we're building a snowman. And now I'm going to put his eyebrows on. So I made a little room for the eyebrows. And I kind of just pull it across my glue stick. And this is going to be the hardest part. But I like to have a little more expression for Olaf, because he is so funny and silly, and I like giving him eyebrows. You can also draw on the eyebrows if it's too hard to cut out. You can always do that. And if you accidentally cut anything, guess what, friends? You can draw eyes on. Now, I'm going to put the hat like this before I glue it. There's room. There's his eyebrows, right? And now I can either put his hat sideways or right on top. But I don't put it this far down because I don't want to cover his eyes. So now I can take the hat and just kind of do an X and outer area on the edges and even the ball. And there we go, friends. Now Olaf has a hat. Oh, there we go. Olaf has his little silly hat. But wait, now let's grab his nose. Come here. They kind of took it like this because he doesn't have his nose is all congested and he doesn't have a nose. So he doesn't talk if your nose is stuffed, but that's how Olaf would talk. All right, and then we're going to point his nose. It's going to go a little over his mouth like that. There's his nose. He's looking really good. Now, friends, take the branch and be very careful. Try to stay on the branch and gluing it. Just follow along gently. Don't press hard. You don't need too much glue. I'm going to tuck one under here. So there's one little spot here. Oopsie. A little spot. It's going to come out here. I'm going to put it down there. And then I'm going to put one above. So you remember, not glue the edges down. And if he does stick out on top, oh well, that's Olaf. He's silly. Okay. My voice sometimes can get deeper. Oh, and then I lift it up, and there he is. He's happy. And then I push it down, and there's Olaf with his arms. Remember, friends, always pause the video if it goes too fast. I'm going to put his sunglasses on. You could draw sunglasses. All right, here we go. Here is Olaf's glasses, and they go just under the eyes. There we go. There's his sunglasses. And he needs a scarf because it's chilly. So the scarf is going to go just cover his neck, just at the edge. I'll show you there, right here. I'm going to glue it, put the scarf down, and here on the edge. It's just going to go right here, right under his chin. A little bit on his chin, right under. I glue it down. And last, the buttons. And then I'll hold him up so you know. If you want to see it all the way through, you can do that. So you think about where you're going to put things. I know his buttons go here and here. I'm going to pull him back. So I'm going to pick it up and circle my buttons with glue. Oh. And friends, there's Olaf, and you can make Olaf say all kinds of things. And here he is. Oh, and always put your cap back on your glue stick. All right, friends. And here, oh, I have a special surprise for you. And it ran away. Oh, where did it go? Oh, my goodness. Where did it go, Olaf? I think Olaf left something for us. Oh, Olaf, where did you leave it? Oh, no. I found it. Olaf's going to be right back. And now we built a snowman. Thank you, friends, for coming. And this is what we do. When we build a snowman, we have extra things and we make snowball, extra snow. Bye. Thank you for coming to art.